Hey, it's Soul here. I want to share with you a practice that has absolutely changed my life. It's called automatic writing. So it started out with morning pages. I think Julia Cameron coined the term, and she wrote about it in her book, The Artist's Way. So what she prescribes is that you wake up first thing in the morning and you write as fast as you possibly can. You fill out 3 or 5 pages and you just get into the practice of dumping your mind on paper. So what happened to me in some of my darkest days when I was feeling really anxious and depressed and having a very, very hard time processing emotions and some really, really difficult things I was experiencing in my life, I started this practice. And for the first 2 weeks I just started writing, and I wrote and I filled out the morning pages, and I wrote as fast as I could, and I never reread the pages. And what started happening was that I realized, even though I didn't reread the pages, I started realizing how negative my mind was and how bad I was talking to myself, and it was awful. It really was. And so I started to decide, okay, I'm going to change this. And as I started changing, okay, well, if I don't like what I'm saying, I'm going to start to write something else. But I still did it with that passion of writing as quickly as possible and filling out as many pages without thinking about what I was going to write. It was a subtle shift, but I have now used this practice to problem solve, to help me connect with my intuition, and it's really, really incredible. If I'm ever feeling stressed or emotional about something, I'll just sit down. So I recommend doing it with a notebook and a pen and writing and filling out the 3 full pages without thinking. But if you want to, you can use a computer. That's what I do now. I've actually used the same technique to write a book, which will be publishing soon. And what happens is when you get out of your mind and you stop criticizing if what you're writing is good or bad, and you just let it flow, you start to trust yourself, and you activate this part of your mind that just lets so much creative answers come through, right? Like so much truth. You get to hear your inner voice. You get to hear what's your truth. So to do this practice, what I recommend you begin with is getting pen and paper and filling out 3 pages. Again, don't think about what you're writing, just literally dump your mind on paper. If you ever feel stressed, this is a really good technique. Just get it all out. Get it out until you're tired. At least though, fill 3 pages. And then burn the pages, doesn't matter. Now, if you want to use this technique for, say, writing something like a blog post, you can do that by decide what you're going to write about and then dump your mind of all of your ideas about that topic. Just write it as fast as possible. Don't think about the grammar. Don't think about the sentence structure if you're making sense or if you're repeating yourself. Just get it all out. And then you're going to reach a pause where you're naturally going to feel like stopping. And then you can go over and you can just cut most of it. You know, like there's going to be so much fluff. But it's really, really important that you just let yourself empty and just dump it all out. So I hope this has been helpful. Truly, I have changed so much in my life just from getting what was in my mind out onto paper or onto my computer. And I hope that you really give this a shot, because it has the power to allow you to see your thoughts so that you can change your story and transform your life. If you found this useful or helpful and you'd like to subscribe to the channel, you'll get notifications about a lot of other awesome videos about how to operate your human apparatus. Sending you so much love. Thanks for watching.